Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The growing hostility between Hope and the Logans may make Ridge feel awful. Although Steffy continues to doubt Carter's intentions, Ridge still feels a sense of loyalty to him. Every day of the week brings a fresh surprise, and you won't want to miss it. Elektra and Will had a romantic moment together. Carter and Hope's hasty decision is reinforced by the Forresters' behavior. Ridge asks Finn for clarification. Ridge's search for a solution with the Logans causes Steffy to feel conflicted. Carter is persuaded that they are doing morally by Hope. Finn refuses to concede to Brooke. Carter convinces Ridge that he can still reverse Hope's dismissal. Although Steffy doubts Carter's commitment to the Forresters, Ridge believes he is essential. Brooke discovers a startling reality. After spying on Will and Elektra, Remy unexpectedly shows up. Carter told Hope about his evil schemes. He discovered the solutions to safeguard both their future and his aspirations to manage Forrester creations. However, his actions might have detrimental effects on all parties concerned. Carter was not going to give up. His most recent chat with Ridge and Steffy didn't sit well with him. They gave an explanation of why Hope for the future was cut. He made one more attempt to persuade them, but they refused. With reluctance, he left the office. Carter came up with a scheme to destroy Forrester creations. He believed his friend and co-worker had treated him disrespectfully, so he sought retribution. He dug deeper than he ought to have. He discovered the solutions to guarantee his position. Carter discovered a line in the records he had located that he might alter. Since Ridge and Steffy simply signed their names on the dotted line, they wouldn't be aware. During Friday's episode, Carter pointed out the documents to Hope. He showed her the documents that would create Forrester Creations LLC. The management structure of the LLC is stated in the certificate. Something else in those articles caught Carter's attention. To demonstrate that he is in charge of Forrester Creations, he might just change the name to his. The CEO of the business is whoever runs the LLC. Carter first appeared hesitant about the concept. He was persuaded to do it by Hope. She brought to mind the times he had been exploited by Ridge and Steffy. With a single signature, he might change everything to his advantage. Together, the newlyweds signed the documents. With a sigh of relief, they relished the unexpected power they had just been given. The secret to managing the business might lie in Carter's signature. His wild theories have the potential to bring FC to its knees if they succeed. This can have difficult-to-recover financial and legal consequences. Carter appears determined to destroy the Forrester name. Carter and Hope don't waste any time in pursuing their plan of retaliation against the Forresters. Ridge, rather troubled by Hope's dismissal, goes to Finn to get clarification. In the meantime, Will and Elektra continue to become closer and have a passionate moment together. You definitely want to catch this romantic and vindictive day. The harder Carter tried to get Steffy and Ridge to listen to him, the more they ignored him. It's time to stop talking now. Carter came up with a scheme to get back at the Forresters for letting Hope go and disregarding his business strategy. There will be no more pushing and discarding of Hope and Carter. Ridge visits his son-in-law, Finn, since he is troubled by Steffy's decision to fire Hope. What really transpired the day Hope collapsed on top of Ridge is a mystery to him. Will Finn say anything that might cause Ridge to reconsider? After calming down, Carter went back to Steffy and Ridge to discuss his business intentions. He made a strong case for his idea of Forrester Creations expanding in the future. Carter also pushed to preserve her Hope for the future line and bring back Hope. He steered clear of conflict and was firm but tactful. Regretfully, Steffy continued to interrupt him carelessly. By now, neither she nor Ridge would be swayed by anything Carter said. Worse, Ridge made Carter less. He informed him that his role was to concentrate on legal issues and a large amount of paperwork, leaving Steffy and him in charge of the company's future. Carter and Hope's hasty decision is reinforced by the Forresters' actions. Ridge goes to ask Finn questions. Electra and Will had a romantic moment together. Carter isn't going to give up easily. He urged Ridge and Steffy to change their minds about cutting hope for the future. The news hasn't gone over well with Carter. His attempts to revitalize hope for the future were unsuccessful. Hope lost her job due to a careless accident. Finn is still certain that she was flinging herself at him when she stumbled and fell on him. Carter discussed Steffy and Ridge's choice to pull HFTF with them on Thursday's episode. Tensions were high when he last spoke with them. Now that the incident had blown over, he hoped they would reconsider. Carter urged the mother-daughter team to think again about preserving HFTF. He maintained that he still cared about the future of Forrester Creations and believed in Hope's line. He was confident that his ideas would advance the business. But they were not going to give up. Carter's entreaty will not be accepted. His petition was unsuccessful for a reason. Ridge and Steffy are interested in working on the Forrester brand. That entails concentrating solely on their family. Reluctantly, Carter walked out of the office. Steffy expressed to her father that she didn't know why Carter had such a strong stake in HFTF. She is certain that Hope caused him to lose his mind. The line could never be brought back, Ridge explained. The figures are honest. Ridge and Steffy decided to concentrate on their family brand. How does that affect Brooke's bedroom line? Would she also be fired? Ridge and Steffy are determined to revitalize the Forrester brand in their own way. They simply have more conservative ideas and visions, yet they still want to revitalize the business. Steffy is eager to work with Ivy, despite their complex past, but they can put that behind them. It's a different story with Hope. She's a Logan. And they have a long-standing feud. Electra looks worried. Does it have anything to do with her background or her developing feelings for Will? These pictures give you a sneak peek at some fascinating moments you won't want to miss. As she and Ivy work on their jewelry at Forrester Creations, Electra appears to be considering something important. Does she have Will on her mind? Or is she worried about her history? Remy Price is, after all, somewhere out there. As she and Ivy continue to put in a lot of effort to make their jewelry brand successful, everything they talk about ends with smiles. When Brooke asks Taylor a question, her life is irrevocably altered, and Carter is ready for retaliation against the Forresters. To see all of the action in Los Angeles, tune in next week. After Steffy and Ridge fired Hope and had Charlie take her out of the building, tensions were at an all-time high and feelings were running high. Brooke felt deceived when she found out that Ridge had joined Steffy. Carter devised a scheme to alter the balance of power at Forrester because he was angry over Ridge and Steffy's betrayal of Hope and frustrated by their lack of interest in his suggestion. Steffy and Finn professed their love and dedication to one another. Unquestionably, Carter and Hope clicked, igniting a fire between them that resulted in passionate declarations of love and enduring passion. In an emotional discussion, Brooke and Ridge wrestled with their allegiances to their girls and to one another while facing the unpleasant realities of their relationship. When Electra leaned into Will's seduction, their chemistry blossomed. Eric tried to change Steffy's mind, but she stuck to her guns and continued to despise Hope. Zend confronted Steffy about the consequences of her behavior. Luna gained important information from Poppy's visit to her in prison. Luna sent Bill a moving letter that made him think about the circumstances, but he ultimately burned the letter. When Brooke poses a question whose response could permanently alter the course of events, tensions between Taylor and Brooke increase. Because of the truth about Hope, Deacon and Finn are at odds. As Steffy and Ridge attempt to comprehend Carter's intense desire for retaining Hope and her fashion line at Forrester, they get perplexed.